7th of January here at Laurel Park. Interesting race card of 9 races. A big matchup between Response Time and Prodigy Doll in our feature race in the 8th in that allowance optional claiming 55.
In the gate. And they're off. Lady Lancer and Ice storming, Bossiness on the outside. Breezy Lee with a sharp break too, and Sweet Factor is sent along down to the inside. Just behind that group is Best. Worst Idea saving ground now, and another 2.5 lengths. And Levisa last has to run on from 7 off that pace. Heading off of the far turn with 4 furlongs left to go. Bossiness on the outside. Sweet Factor down to the rail. Breezy Lee's in the battle in between horses. Lady Lancer moves up from 4th position now. Best Worst Idea. Here's Levisa on the outside. Levisa moving along into 5th under a ride. Midway on that turn and turning the field is Ice Storming. Racing to the top of the stretch. It is Sweet Factor down to the inside. Bossiness on the outside. They're head-to-head for the lead. Lady Lancer is in 3rd. Levisa's out wide in 4th. They're into the stretch now, and Bossiness getting away. Bossiness in upper stretch gets away almost a 2-length advantage as they approach the final furlong. Levisa on the outside is trying to reach it. Bossiness, Levisa down to 2 with a 16th left to go. Bossiness holding Levisa. Bossiness and Jamie Rodriguez from Levisa. Bossiness to do it. Bossiness. A length and change at the end from Levisa 2nd. Lady Lancer 3rd. Ice Storming. 4th Sweet Factor. Last one moving in. And they're off. Speak Your Mind and Besla with the first 2 away from the gate. Gwinnett in between horses. Backstreet Affairs the great out of the inside, and Pray for the USA's on the move. And that opening furlong. Back of the pack we have Musical Cat back there with Queen of Class on our outside. Racing for the far turn, and it's Speak Your Mind up top. Speak Your Mind leads the way, and it's clear by almost 2 lengths from Pray for the USA. Pushing along to 2nd. Besla and Backstreet Affairs 4th on the inside. Gwinnett is in 5th, and Musical Cat out of the inside, and Queen of Class is in the back. 3/8 to run. Speak Your Mind up top. Speak Your Mind from Pray for the USA, and shakes away again by 2 lengths. Here's Backstreet Affair out of the inside. Backstreet Affair open inside there from 3rd position. Musical Cat is in 4th. Back to Gwinnett in 5th. The others have to pick it up into the stretch. Speak Your Mind opening up. Now 4 lengths in front from Pray for the USA. Backstreet Affair out of the inside, picking up 2nd. Musical Cat on the far outside's in the battle 2 for 2nd. An 1/8 of a mile left to go. It's Speak Your Mind up top, well clear by 5-6 lengths. Musical Cat up the inside is Queen of Class, who's rallying now. Is Speak Your Mind. Queen of Class closing in late. Here on the outside, Queen of Class. Speak Your Mind holds on. Speak Your Mind very late. Queen of Class is 2nd, and Musical Cat followed by Backstreet Affair in Gwinnett.
When we started adding protocols, the first thing we knew we wanted to do was to add veterinarians watching training. We really had to look at all of the opportunities that we had to impact horse safety. Controlling medication and training, which had never been done. Investing in cutting-edge diagnostic techniques. Decreasing the amount of medication that was in the horse on race day. Right now it's training, but we're checking horses that are racing on Saturday. Thank you. You're all right, sweetie. I feel like we are changing things for the better.
Right now, it's basically just being present. We do examine various horses in the days leading up to it. Race day, it's every horse. We're watching the horses, how they warm up. Now they've got weight on their back. We're on different surface. We're still following the horses. All the horses look good during their warm-up, sound ready to run.
I truly feel like we are moving the sport forward. The horses are better for it. We've really changed to focus on putting horses at the center and being the most important part of the equation.
And they're off. Jones Falls on the outside, Super Round from the inside. Inspired Irish is right there too. Into the first turn they roll. And also Reckless Affairs only 4 lengths off the early pace as they round that first turn. General JR settles on the inside. Hop and Scotch to the 2-path. Alongside of that one, an Unknown Agenda is 8th and last. So pacemaking Super Ron out there. Super Ron's in control. Length and a quarter in front from Reckless Affair. And Inspired Irish is 3rd on the inside. And they're followed by Jones Fall 4th to the outside. Another 2.5 lengths next is Hop and Scotch and General JR back of the pack with Unknown Agenda trailing the field. 5.5 furlongs left to go, and Super Run to catch against the rail. Reckless Affair putting pressure on now from the outside, just a neck behind, and Inspired Irish looms up there in 3rd position. Jones Falls is in 4th, 3 more lengths, and Hop and Scotch is followed by General JR. Unknown Agenda last of them all. Heading into the far turn, half mile left to go. Super Run just holding off Reckless Affair for the moment. Reckless Affair trying to get on by right now, and here's Inspired Irish. Inspired Irish pushing right on through between horses, very much alive with 3 furlongs left to go. Inspired Irish on the inside and Reckless Affair on the outside. Reckless Affair, Inspired Irish head to head now. Jones Falls is running a big race there from 3rd position. Unknown Agenda is 4th. Top of the stretch where it's Reckless Affair in front from Inspired Irish, and next is Jones Falls in 3rd. Unknown Agenda on the outside. Hop and Scotch saving ground. Open Affair into the stretch. Furlong and a half left to go. Several chances. Reckless Affair center of the track between horses. Jones Falls. Jones Falls looking for a big upset. Jones Falls just in front. Jones Falls in front. Here comes General JR late on the scene. 3rd now and trying to grab 2nd. Jones Falls is 30-1. Jones Falls from General JR. Reckless Affair. And then it was Unknown Agenda and Inspired Irish. Indian Lake. And they're off. Threes over deuces, and Exculpatory showing early speed, and Kadri in between horses now just heading above. Here's Marvelous Mike down to the inside. So it's going to be Kadri just in front from threes over deuces. Marvelous Mike down to the inside. Exculpatory's on the chase there from fourth position. Indian Lake is on the outside, and the inside is Gagetown, is held up at the back. Only 4 lengths will cover the field heading into the turn. Kadri on the outside, threes over deuces down to the inside, head to head. Indian Lake looming up in third position into the far turn. Run, and from the back of the pack, Gagetown's let loose with some run. Exculpatory the outside, and Marvelous Mike trailing the field with 2.5 furlongs left to go. Threes over deuces willing to fight out of the inside. Threes over deuces out of the inside. Indian Lake now circling on the far outside. Kadri's under pressure to stay pace in between horses. Just in behind him next is Gagetown, and the far outside Exculpatory, wide open affair. Threes over deuces. Indian Lake right there. Indian Lake, threes over deuces, head to head for the lead into the final 16th of a mile. It's Indian Lake and threes over deuces, game down to the rail. Rail, threes over deuces outside Indian Lake, Indian Lake, Indian Lake, and threes over deuces. Exculpatory's in the photo with Gagetown 2, and then Kadri. And they're off. Sheriff Chip asks for early speed. Spotted Bull with a good break from the gate. There goes Top Boss. Top Boss has Spotted Bull on the outside, and All for Love is moving along into third. Sheriff Chip is fourth, now third in between horses as they journey down the backstretch. On the outside, Tom Terrific. Tom Terrific is moving into fourth, and Chrome finishes in fifth. All for Love broke sharp, but drops back a little bit. Fort Fortitude riding the inside, and then next is Stalking Lifespan, and back to the back of the pack with This I'll Defend, and Bad Guy they're buying for last, and last now some 14 off that pace. Top Boss with Spotted Bull second on the outside. Into the turn is Top Boss with Spotted Bull coming to even terms, now getting a neck in front. Spotted Bull goes on. Sheriff Chip is in third. Tom Terrific is in fourth. Then Fort Fortitude is in fifth. In between horses, Chrome Finish working a little bit harder but dropping back as they move around that turn to the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. Top Boss coming back for more on the inside. Spotted Bull on the outside there in a head-to-head battle, and well clear by some 7 lengths now from Sheriff Chip into third. Not much closing yet from behind into the stretch. And in its Top Boss, the outside Spotted Bull. Top Boss, Spotted Bull to the final furlong together. Tom Terrific is racing in third position. And next is Bad Guy trying to pick up a share of the far outside. And Sheriff Chip 2 down to the 16th pole. Top Boss gets away. Top Boss putting away Spotted Bull. Top Boss. Top Boss does it. Spotted Bull third. Close Bad Guy and Sheriff Chip. And then it was Tom Terrific or This I'll Defend.
The Maryland Jockey Club's Canter for a Cause cantered on with just over 300 entrants this year, coming from far and wide in this unique event to walk, trot, and canter over the famed Pimlico racecourse that showcased historic legends and champions. The only event of this type founded by Georgianne Hale. All benefits go to the renowned nonprofit, the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
Well, this is a great event. I think it really showcases the thoroughbred can come out here and ride and come back to the racetrack and not have any issues. It's a great event for awareness and fundraising, and I think it's a great community event, especially with these people bringing OTTBs, because when they bring them here and they get to showcase them in front of everyone else, I think it's really fun. And because it's close to Halloween this year, we've seen a lot of great costumes, so that's good too. I think a lot of people assume that the racehorse ever came back to the track that they would not be able to handle it. And we've seen today lots of horses come through the gate with little kids being let out and things are fun. So yeah, I think once they're out of that racehorse mode for the most part and they can come out to the track and enjoy themselves, and I think depending on what they're being trained for, they come back here and they know that this rider wants to canter slow or walk or trot, so it's good. It's good.
With a Moco goal settled. And they're off. Passerati and Moco Gold, Twisted on the outside, Rousey Express up there too, and Music Man Sandy fifth on the inside. Angel of Canterbury and Liquidator. Angel of Canterbury, Liquidator side by side. They're already 6 off of speed. Need a marker racing back in the pack with Ojitos Beos trailing the field. 7 or 8 lengths will cover them. Passerati is the speed against the rail from Moco Gold. The lead is about a half length, and Twisted on the outside in third. Liquidator, Music Man Sandy's on the inside. Then Rousey Express in between horses racing in the 5th spot. Another 2 more lengths. Angel of Canterbury has 7 to make up now. They're back to Need a Marker. Outkicked is Ojitos Beos. Top of the stretch, Passerati just in front from Moco Gold. Moco Gold, Passerati turning for home head to head. Liquidator out of the center of the track, and Angel of Canterbury's 4th out of the inside, coming to the last furlong. Moco Gold shifting it a bit just in front. Moco Gold, Liquidator. The inside is Passerati, Angel of Canterbury, and Music Man Sandy is 16th left. Liquidator. Liquidator pushes by Moco Gold. He's fighting on. Back photo coming up. Here's Liquidator. Liquidator got it. Liquidator wins some Moco Gold. And then it was Angel of Canterbury, Music Man Sandy, and Rousey Express.
Probably the most beautiful racetrack in the country, to be honest with you.
The background is just beautiful.
I love Gulfstream Park because of the grandstand and the racing.
The weather is beautiful. The facility is phenomenal.
The Gulfstream Championship meet has become one of the top events of the year. You could come out on a Wednesday and see a future Preakness winner.
They're off in the Preakness. The Run Happy Santa Anita Derby.
Got the unique 6.5 down the hillside turf course. A whole lot of great racing here in California.
And we're off.
We have all three surfaces here, the only racetrack in the country to have all three surfaces. Being close to the ocean, being surrounded by some of the greatest horses and riders in history, it's amazing.
It's the prettiest thing you've ever seen. There's no one else has a background like we do.
And they're off. Miss Dillingham and Click to Confirm hustled out for early speed as they roll into that turn run. Right off the lead there early is a Funny Bet, who takes that third position. And Witty Banter in classic colors. A Game Stonks racing back of the pack with Misty Taste. And Big Cheeks is last of them all. Big Cheeks trailing the field now, some 11 off for speed. Miss Dillingham has company on the outside from Click to Confirm. Miss Dillingham a neck in front, Click to Confirm. Keeping up on the outside and keeping that pressure on. Witty Banter is up close in third. Then Funny Bet is in fourth. The outside is Classic Colors of the Clear Journey. Game Stonks on the inside, trying to advance now within 6 of the front as they move down the back stretch. And Misty Taste and Big Cheeks trailing the field with 5 furlongs left to go. It's still Miss Dillingham and Click to Confirm with the chasing Witty Banter, the gray in third. Game Stonks continues to make progress now in the 2-path and within 3.5 of the leaders heading into the far turn and run. Back to Classic Colors and Misty Taste saving ground on that turn as Funny Bet has dropped to second to last position, and Big Cheeks trailing the field. Miss Dillingham and Click to Confirm with Game Stonks now 3 lengths from the front into the far turn run. And they are followed by Classic Colors going past Witty Banter. Now with about 5/16 of a mile left to run, Miss Dillingham and Click to Confirm with Game Stonks and Classic Colors. Big Cheeks advancing from last position on the far outside is the one widest of them all as they race for home. Miss Dillingham turns back to Click to Confirm. Game Stonks in between horses. Classic Colors is next. Into the stretch with a furlong left to go. Miss Dillingham desperate and holding on to that lead. Miss Dillingham, Game Stonks on the outside. Game Stonks now going past Miss Dillingham. Here's Game Stonks and Jevion Toledo to take it. Game Stonks to win. 3 lengths at the end from Miss Dillingham, Classic Colors. And then it was Click to Confirm and Big Cheeks. Minute 48.79. And response time. And they're off. Response time bobbled just a bit at the start. Quickly recovers, though. Whiskey and Rye response time, and Paisley Singing is third early. And then on the chase there is She's the Hero and Prodigy Doll is about 5 off the speed, and Moody Woman is at the back of the pack. Pace heating up in response time and Whiskey and Rye. And there goes response time. A neck in front from Whiskey and Rye. They've opened up 3 on Paisley Sing. And then She is the Hero. Prodigy Doll is on the inside. And between horses, Moody Woman as they round that far turn. Response time on the outside. Whiskey and Rye down to the rail, still going at it. They sprint clear from Paisley Singing by about 5 lengths. And then it's Prodigy Doll and Moody Woman, and She is the Hero trailing the field. Top of the stretch now. Response time. Whiskey and Rye out of the inside. Ultra Game. They're head to head as they turn in. Prodigy Doll now with 6 to make up and trying to pick up speed at the top of the stretch. 3/16 of a mile left to go. It is response time. And Whiskey and Rye to the inside. Prodigy Doll. Now here she comes with her right to the outside. Prodigy Doll on the outside, getting little by little. Time is running out. Here's Prodigy Doll. Prodigy Doll up to grab the lead at the 16 pole. Prodigy Doll from response time. It's Prodigy Doll to win by 2. Response time was second. Moody Woman was along for third. Whiskey and Rye fourth. And hey, diddle diddle. 1 mile, second wire. They're off. The inside Bourbon on the Bay has early foot. Hey Diddle Diddle on the far outside. No Time Like Present is also right there too. And in between horses is March. The first 4 mixing it up early onto the main track now. And Grand Manor settles in 5th. Here's Gold Bar underway. Gold Bar now taking that 5th spot out in the clear. Coat and tie required. It's a gap of some 7 lengths to Espresso Lungo held up at the back of the pack. And trailing the field is Courteous. About 15, 16 lengths will cover them with 5 1/2 furlongs left to run. Bourbon on the Bay against Thrill, making the pace from No Time Like Present, lead just a neck. The outside is Hey Diddle Diddle in 3rd, and March is traveling in 4th, and Gold Bar every chance from there from 5th. Now 4th and within 3.5 of the speed into the far turn run as Coat and Tie required has 7 to make up, and Grand Manor is next. They're followed by Courteous, and trailing back there Espresso Lungo. Round that far turn run, and about 3 furlongs left to go with a long run to the second wire. Hey Diddle Diddle on the outside, and Bourbon on the Bay down to the inside, and between them No Time Like Present. Gold Bar is 4th and driven. They make the turn in, 1/4 mile left to go. Hey Diddle Diddle, Hey Diddle Diddle opening up now, length and a half in front from Bourbon on the Bay. No Time Like Present. Out the center track is Gold Bar. Gold Bar's coming with a run now at Hey Diddle Diddle. On the inside is Bourbon on the Bay, and then trying to close late of the game is Courteous of the far outside. Courteous picking up very late, 4th and now 3rd. A 16th left to go. Gold Bar, Hey Diddle Diddle down to the inside. Hey Diddle Diddle and Gold Bar. Gold Bar, Hey Diddle Diddle to the second wire finish. Courteous is 3rd. It's going to be Gold Bar. Gold Bar from Hey Diddle Diddle and Courteous 3rd.
Thanks again so much for joining us here. We will be back on Sunday with the 12:25 post time.